Good day to you and welcome. I, a man who has driven more miles than the average man, am here to help you navigate the rather dull but essential world of the UK driving theory test. Now, I know what you're thinking. Why is this chap, who probably hasn't looked at a theory book since the invention of the internal combustion engine, giving me advice? Well, my friends, driving, much like life, requires a certain level of accumulated wisdom. Today we'll share the top 5 best practice tips to help you ace the test. These aren't shortcuts, mind you, but rather carefully considered suggestions from a man who appreciates a smooth and, dare I say, enjoyable driving experience. Remember, the goal isn't just to pass a test, it's to become a competent and, more importantly, safe driver. So buckle up, pay attention, and let's get this show on the road. The highway code sounds rather dramatic, doesn't it? Like some ancient tome containing the secrets of the universe. Well, in a way it is. This book, my friends, holds the keys to unlocking your driving destiny. Now, I understand reading it cover to cover might seem about as thrilling as watching paint dry. But trust me, it's essential. Think of it as the rule book for a game you desperately want to win. You wouldn't attempt a game of cricket without understanding the LBW rule, would you? So brew yourself a cuppa, find a comfy chair and delve into the glorious world of roundabouts, right-of-way and the national speed limit. You'll be surprised how much of it sticks, and who knows, you might even find it mildly interesting. Now, you wouldn't hop into a Formula One car and expect to win Monaco on your first go, would you? The same principle applies to the theory test. It requires practice, my friends, and thankfully not of the death-defying variety. There are a plethora of practice tests available online and in those ancient papery things called books. Take them repeatedly. Familiarize yourself with the format, the types of questions, and the logic behind the answers. Remember, repetition breeds familiarity, and familiarity breeds confidence. And who knows, you might even find a strange sense of satisfaction in answering questions about traffic lights and road markings correctly. It's a peculiar kind of joy, but joy nonetheless. Hazard perception, anticipating life's little surprises. This, my friends, is where the rubber meets the road. Metaphorically speaking, of course, hazard perception is about anticipating the unexpected, developing a sixth sense for potential dangers on the road. It's about being one step ahead, like a chess player who can see 5 moves into the future. Now, you don't need to be Mystic Meg to excel at this. It's about observation, anticipation, and understanding how road users behave. Watch for pedestrians lurking at crossings, cyclists weaving through traffic, and cars pulling out unexpectedly. Remember, a good driver isn't just reacting to what's happening. They're anticipating what's going to happen. It's about being alert, engaged, and frankly, slightly paranoid. Trust me, on the road, a healthy dose of paranoia can be a lifesaver. Road signs, the language of the open road signs, those colourful bits of metal strategically placed to guide us, confuse us, and occasionally make us question the sanity of traffic planners. But like it or not, they are essential to our driving lives. Think of them as a language that speaks not in words, but in shapes, colours, and symbols. To master the road, you must become fluent in this language. Study them, understand their meanings, and learn to interpret them quickly and accurately. Remember, a misplaced comma can change the meaning of a sentence, and similarly, misinterpreting a road sign can lead you down the wrong path, literally. So pay attention, brush up on your road sign vocabulary, and avoid becoming a lost tourist in the world of driving. Rest up a clear head for a clear road ahead. Now, this might seem like a rather obvious one, but you'd be surprised how many people underestimate the importance of a good night's sleep. Remember, driving is a mentally demanding activity, requiring focus, concentration, and the ability to make split-second decisions. Think of your brain as a high-performance engine. Just like a car needs the right fuel to run smoothly, your brain needs rest to function at its best. So the night before your test, avoid the temptation to cram like a student facing finals week. Instead, opt for a relaxing evening. Draw yourself a bath, read a book, perhaps listen to some soothing whale noises, whatever helps you unwind and prepare for the mental marathon ahead. Conclusion. So there you have it, my friends. Follow these tips and you'll be well on your way to passing the UK driving theory test with flying colours. Remember, it's not just about memorising answers, it's about understanding the principles of safe and responsible driving. Think of it as a stepping stone, the first hurdle in your journey to becoming a true master of the open road. Now go forth, study hard, and most importantly, don't panic. Good luck and drive safely.